Hi, everybody. I'm Darren Kramer. Keith is off tonight.
I'm Ann Nyberg. State union leaders have announced their next move after rejecting Governor Dannel Malloy's concession deal.
This comes as the governor now changing his tune a bit on the number of state employees who may get pink slips. News 8's chief political correspondent Mark Davis live for us in Hartford with the very latest. Mark?
Hi, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone, from Hartford and the Union Hall, where CBAC, the State Employees Union Bargaining Agent Coalition, is conducting their news conference here. They met here throughout the day to decide what to do, clearly distressed, knowing that 57% of their members voted for the concession deal, but because 4 of the 15 unions voted it down, that means the deal fails. So what they decided here, this umbrella group that represents all of the state employee unions, they decided to table the decision for 30 days to explore ways to avoid those layoffs.
We're not saying right now that we're going to be changing the bylaws. What we're saying is that we need to take a look at the fact that a majority of our members did in fact vote to accept the tentative agreement, and that we also know for some of the people who voted no, they're already saying, wait a minute, we didn't have the correct information, we were being told by this source or that source misinformation, and that we need to take a look at the whole process that went on. We need the time.
Now, ironically, while the unions were planning their next move, the governor was launching his jobs initiative and visiting the Fairfield County Business Council, and said he spent the weekend working on his amended budget that includes laying off thousands of state employees. But he seemed to be hedging back from his statement that 7,500 would lose their jobs almost immediately.
Cumbersome process because there are bumping rights, so a lot of this has to be done almost person by person, so it's going to take some period of time.
Now, we asked the governor if there was any room for this eventuality, that is, that if the labor unions decided they wanted to continue to negotiate. He wouldn't really answer that question. He said he had no choice but to move forward with his plans, although he also said the legislature needs to give him rescission authority so that he can cut the budget on his own, something they didn't want to do in the regular session, because he says he can't balance the budget by Friday unless he has that authority. Here at the union news conference, in conclusion, one of the members here said, one of the leaders said they're optimistic that they'll find a solution to this over that 30-day period. Live in Hartford, Mark Davis, News 8.